What's up, everybody? It's me, Brian Spruti from Genesis Personal Training. And listen, I got to give a round of applause. If I could give a standing ovation right now to these bullshit scam artist trainers when it comes to nutrition. You guys figured the game out, man. You got people hook, line, and sinker. It's crazy. So I'm going to tell you how they do it. So if you're a consumer out there looking for a trainer, turn it up a little bit, all right? And if you're a trainer that does this shit, you should know better. What they do is they bring you in, they give you a false sense of what you can achieve, right? You want to lose 20 pounds, you want to lose 30 pounds, here's what we're going to do. There's no individualism at all with this. There's no individual doing little assessments first. No. I know what you do. You're going to eat this. And they're going to give you this meal plan, and they're going to give it some cool name, backflip 32 burn, or subcutaneous fat burn, or belly bottom out burn, or some shit like that. It's nothing. What it is a simple generic meal plan they've been given to everybody that walked through the door who they gave the same promises to that they're giving you. You're going to follow this plan, and what it's going to have, it's going to have probably no carbs. No carbs. You're probably going to have to limit your fruits. You're probably going to be limiting your veggies, right? You're going to get some protein in there. But overall, the plan is just super low in calories, probably 800, 1,000 calories, things like that. Next, what they'll have you do, they're going to sell you on all the activity you got to do. You got to do tons of cardio. You got to burn that fat. Get on that, burn those calories. Get on that cardio machine. Keep working. Don't stop. Keep working. You're going to do that 6 times a week. Oh, you ain't losing anymore? You got to do it 7. And this is the bullshit that they'll feed you along the way. Meanwhile, what you're doing is you're like, okay, this program's working. I'm losing some weight. Great, awesome. I'm losing some weight. This program is fantastic. But you're getting sluggish, tired all the time, running out of energy throughout the day, feeling kind of run down. But you know what you do? You're a trooper. You stick with it. That's what you do. You stick with it. You signed up. You're going to finish. So you push through and keep pushing through. And you get to the end and you've lost some weight and you're eating 800 calories and doing tons of cardio and you're jacking your hormone levels up and messing all types of body and mental, physical edges all up. You're just a mess, but you finished. See what I'm saying? You finished, you lost the weight. They take your after picture and they post it everywhere. Look at what this person did. They lost so much weight. They look fantastic using our system. Meanwhile, here's you at home. You're at home going, I can't eat like this anymore. I'm falling asleep. I'm super hungry. So you start binging, right? And those binges turn into full-blown eat fests. And you're just stuffing your face because you're so starved and so hungry and so jacked up that once you get a taste of something, you can't stop. Next thing you know, a couple weeks later, what happens? What happens after a couple weeks later? Weight regain starts to happen, right? Weight regain starts. And then what happens? You put on more weight than you lost. And now you're depressed. You're down on yourself. You're feeling bad. So what do? You go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rejoin that program and give them another $500 to $600 to do the same shit to me they just did. You know what they just did? They created an eating disorder. They created an unhealthy relationship with food. They kept you dumb, which means they didn't give you any education on what you're doing or why you're doing it. They use unsustainable methods to get you there. And once you can't sustain them, you put all that burden on yourself because you think you didn't want it bad enough. So you rejoin again. So listen. Good job out there to those con artist trainers and those con artist facilities, man. You guys have it down. It'd be a shame if you actually took some time and treat these people like individuals, do a little assessment, get some history, some background, and actually sit with them and help them and educate them on developing programs and nutrition strategies that they could take the rest of their life so they didn't have to come back and drop another $600 into a program that's only doing more damage than good. You should be ashamed of yourselves. And every one of you consumers out there that are looking for a personal trainer, make sure when you look at that nutrition plan, see if it's individualized. See if they do at a minimum, a 2-week assessment. See if they sit and chat with you first over the phone. See if they do any of those things to at least get some type of background before they just start handing you some generic-ass meal plan that they handed to every person walking through that door. There are some great trainers out there. There are some trainers out there I look up to when I have questions. I'll shoot them an email, or when they put out content, I try to just take it in because they're just so highly educated on these topics, especially nutrition or training or whatever. But there's a lot of scam artists out there, and they will take your money and they will pimp you out for progress pictures. So just be careful of who you choose and who you work with. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Hey, how does this nutrition plan fit me? Can I sustain this long term? What's actually, what a big one is? What's the rate of people that can actually keep this weight off long term? What's your success rate with people who are able to maintain the weight loss? That's a big one. That's a big one. I guarantee they'll be like, well, it's decent. I think they won't know how to answer it. They don't know what they're doing. They're scam artists trying to get your money. So that's just my 2 cents on that topic. I just don't want you consumers out there that are looking to live a healthy lifestyle jump into something that's so ridiculous because of false promises. Because more than likely, the faster you lose it, the faster you're going to gain it back because you're doing something unsustainable. If you have any questions about nutrition or anything like that, feel free to hit me up. genesisptny@gmail.com. You can hit me up in Facebook Messenger. I'm just here looking out for the people.